All right, everyone, it's your boy Tireless Golem here with another video, and today we are going to be featuring the Tier S deck, I guess. Fighting with Rampardos, you got Lucario, Sudowoodo, Marshadow. You know this deck, you've seen it before. Let's go ahead and get in the game here. No need to explain too much here. So let's go into a random, and it is deck number 8 for me. Yeah, so basically the idea is that Rampardos only needs 1 energy and it deals 130 damage. Plus with Lucario, you'll see it in action. It'll boost all the fighting type attacks by 20. And, I guess especially against Pokemon like Arceus, it's super effective. It'll deal a lot of damage to them for just 1 measly energy. All right, so not the best opener. I mean, Sudowoodo's pretty good, especially if our opponent leads with an EX. Let's go ahead and start the battle here. Okay, cool. So they did open the Mew EX. It is going to be able to deal 20 damage to us, although not yet, because I see that they have a metal energy. So we're in the clear for now. We're going to go ahead and bench this Riolu. And let's Pokeball first, because that's going to thin out our deck when we get Professor's Research. And what I really like to see is a Skull Fossil. All right, we hit Cranidos. Let's go ahead and Pokemon Communications here, ditch our Riolu. See if we can get... Oh, actually, I don't think we can get the Skull Fossil from this. Never mind. Well, that was a turn and a half. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. All right, our opponent's going to lead with a Professor's Research as well. They're probably going to want to switch out the Mew EX if they can find another basic. All right, so they're going to pass the turn here. We're going to be able to do some sweet damage to this Mew EX. Let's try to draw 2 cards with this Professor's Research. Not liking this. I guess we'll attach to Sudowoodo. And let's, I don't know, I guess we'll just ditch one of these Cranidos. See if we can get something else. I don't think there's much else we can get. Oh, Lucario's a pretty good one. Let's go ahead and evolve our Riolu. That's going to be really good. And then we're going to deal a lot of damage here. 70 is pretty good. Let's see, this is 30 plus 20 plus another 20 from Lucario. Yeah, 70 damage is a lot of damage. If they don't bench a Pokemon right now, yeah, wow. Look at that, Sudowoodo doing work. All right, so that was a short one. Let's go ahead and get into another game here. We'll send a thanks to our opponent's way. GG. All right, let's get into a tough one. I mean, Rampardos is a very, very good deck. I'm not even the best pilot of it. Looks like we're facing a very, very strong opponent who has done really well on previous challenges. All right, let's go. We're going to go second here. So that's pretty good. We're going to lead with Riolu. Not too excited about that. Dratini is good. It's slow. They need water and electric to be able to use it. They're going to want to evolve that eventually into a Dragonite. We do have a lot of trainers and support cards here. So we'll probably start with Pokeball, see what we get, and then Professor's Research afterwards. Yeah, I mean, at this point, there's no point in using Sabrina because they have already a Dratini in the bench, and I don't really see any reason to switch them. But if we can get another... Let's see. Yeah, let's Pokeball here. I love Pokeball because it's just like there's no downside to using it. It's not like you can only use it once per turn. You can keep using it. All right, so we're going to bench Sudowoodo. Not really the best matchup with Sudowoodo because our opponent isn't really playing any EX cards. Let's bench Riolu here. We don't have a whole lot else to do. Let's just jab our opponent's Dratini. Does this thing not have any weaknesses? That's pretty cool. Dratini has no weaknesses. I didn't know that. So, I mean, the best part about our deck is that the only Pokemon that needs like 2 energy to attack is Marshadow, I think. Alright, so Shaman's going to let them heal. What we need is probably a Lucario at this point. I'd also be fine with a Fossil. Oh, wow, they just healed everything. Oh, because they have 2 Shaman. Wow. Alright, so our Riolu isn't really going to do a whole lot then. We're going to have to switch into, I guess, Sudowoodo? No, Sudowoodo is not going to do anything either because our opponent isn't using any EXs. So we really need to just evolve or try to find Rampardos. Okay, cool. We did get the Skull Fossil. Let's go ahead and bench that. Let's... Well, so I think Lucario only is good in the bench. So we're going to go ahead and retreat here. I want to retreat into Sudowoodo. Even though it doesn't really do a whole lot, it's still better than nothing. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter if we Sabrina or not. I guess, yeah, there's not really any point to doing that. Let's just attack. I mean, I know that this deck isn't... yeah, I see no reason to do anything right now. I mean, attacking isn't going to do a whole lot, but at this point, we're just stalling. I mean, there's no reason not to attack, right? But at the same time, it doesn't actually do anything because of the 2 Shaman. Alright, that Dragonair is pretty scary. They did just evolve into a Dragonite. If we can find a Rampardos, I mean, we're not gonna get a Rampardos soon. But if we can get like, alright, let's see here. Let's go Cranidos here. Let's Pokemon Communications this Cranidos away. See if we can get a Rampardos. Okay, I figured we'd get a Lucario too. I mean, that's not terrible. Now, I'm wondering. So I can't actually retreat just yet because Sudowoodo needs 2 energy to retreat. Let's just equip 2 Cranidos. There's no point in switching, right? Let's just deal some damage to this Dratini. Alright, so our opponent's gonna heal 20 damage. Those 2 Shaman are doing work. And I'm really not looking forward to that. The Dragonite is also, let's see, it's 160. So that means even if we have a Lucario boost, Rampardos is only going to deal 150 to them. So I believe Rampardos is like base 130 attack. This is a tough one. Oh, come on. All right, I guess we'll switch here. Hold on a second. What does Dragonite do? One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 4 times. Okay, interesting. I guess I would want them to switch into Dragonite first so that we can like actually do some damage to it. Okay, Shaman's not bad either. That's still a KO. Let's try to retreat this Sudowoodo. And we're not gonna do a whole. We are gonna 1 KO this Shaman, and then what we can probably do is just Cyrus the Dratini. Though I don't see any point in doing that just yet. Oh, actually, you know what? It probably wouldn't hurt because the Shaman's gonna heal that Dratini anyway. All right. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, Giant Cape is also not too good for us. Although it wouldn't matter. I mean, Ooh, interesting. I guess we bring out Sudowoodo. I don't want to really... It doesn't really matter, actually. Lucario... Let's see what Lucario does. So Lucario actually is pretty good, but not as good as Cranidos as far as pure attack. Oh, that's really good. Dragonite is really good here. Oh, wow. I mean, it's too little too late, right? Yeah, we have to concede. Oh, that's unfortunate, but what can you do? Because we were gonna just end up losing all of our Pokemon to Dragonite. All right, we'll send the thanks here. Third time's the charm. Let's go ahead and get into one more match. I mean, we just didn't really draw well. We didn't get Rampardos early enough. Well, let's see how we do with this game. All right, going first. We're going to lead with Riolu. This is not a bad hand because we're going to get to Lucario at some point. Let's go ahead and use Pokeball. Yeah, I can bench this Riolu. It's fine. And then I don't really want to Pokemon Communications. I actually like Granidos. Kind of hoping that we'll draw Skull Fossil. But we will keep this in mind that we have a Pokemon Communication. All they have to do is bench like a couple of water Pokemon and then they'll be... Oh, no other Pokemon to bench. Let's Professor's Research here. I believe, yeah, so Lucario doesn't need to be in the bench to do this. It just deals 60 damage. Okay, cool. We did get the Skull Fossil. And actually, let's evolve this Lucario. And the reason why I want to do that is because we can actually deal damage with this Riolu. So that's going to be good. I don't necessarily want to ditch any of my other Pokemon, so let's just go ahead and attack here. If our opponent doesn't draw another creature, we win. Okay, they did get the Articuno. They're going to heal here. That's a good play. Oh, they're going to Giant Cape the Manaphy? All right, well, you know what? We're going to be able to do some good damage here because we're going to evolve the active Riolu into Lucario. And then I think we'll end up killing the Manaphy. Let's Professor's Research, draw 2 cards. Okay, I like Marshadow here, but we are still going to put energy on this Riolu. We're going to evolve it. Let's evolve this into a Cranidos. And let's go ahead and attack here. This is a lot of damage. All right, so the question is, what do they switch into? I think they're going to switch into Articuno, yeah. Probably what we'll end up doing is switching. I actually don't have that Lapras art. That's weird. I've opened more of the full art Lapras. Oh, this is not good. Okay, cool. They only get 1 extra energy here. That's going to deal 60. Oh, that's not good. Well, the good news is we weren't going to do anything with this Lucario anyway. We were going to try to retreat it. So let's retreat here. Oh, we can't even retreat? What? Ugh. All right. Let's put energy on Marshadow. I mean, this Lucario looks like it's going to die. We don't have anything else to do here. Okay, so our Lucario recovered. But this Articuno can just keep doing that. That's pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of non-EX decks lately. I mean, this opponent's playing, I believe this is a Lapras EX. I don't even think I have, how do you get a Lapras EX? I don't think I have that card. All right. Well, we're still going to be able to kill the Articuno here, because Marshadow's going to be able to do some work. And we can actually Pokeball here. Sudowoodo's not bad, but I still want to get our Rampardos, so let's communication that Sudowoodo away. Let's see if we can get the Rampardos here. Nope. Didn't get there. All right. Well, we can put, we can communications again. We're really trying here. We're really digging deep. Cool. We did get the Rampardos. We're not going to be able to use it now, but it is good to keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and equip this energy, and then we're going to revenge our Articuno. That's going to kill it. And then, let's see, next turn, they're going to be able to kill with Lapras. I think we just win here, because they bubble drain our Marshadow, it dies, and then we just Rampardos them. They have to equip like some sort of cape to the Lapras. So the Lapras looks like it's a promo. I don't have this card, which is unfortunate, but it looks like a pretty cool card. Cyrus hasn't really been that great here. But I think we have a pretty good strategy. Even if they don't kill our Marshadow, we can... okay, so they conceded. That was a good game. I mean, that's exactly what this deck does. It likes to be really efficient with its energy. It doesn't really need a whole lot of ramp or anything. We're going to send it thanks to our opponent. And that's going to be it. Maybe we'll play more of this deck in future videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.